Today I'm going to show all the Omnitrixes from this new Ben 10 game, starting with the prototype and going all the way to the most advanced one of all, Ben 10,000s. I'm in the game now, and the first Omnitrix is the prototype Omnitrix. It's interesting, even though it's simple, its unique randomizer ability lets me transform into any alien. And not to mention that now we have the transformation animation for the aliens. I turned into Besta. He impressively jumps high and climbs walls. Check it out. That's interesting about him. Let's try to stop a crime, but this time with another classic alien. Chama, because he attacks, and look, he launches a mega fire attack. But I don't think it's strong enough for these creatures to feel it. Let's use 4 arms, the strongest one. Check this out. One tricky thing about this game is the aiming for attacks. It doesn't track that well. But look, we stopped a crime and leveled up. Now let's examine the aliens more closely. Check out this 4 arms. He looks really cool. He's super red and really strong. He has a new ability in this game, which is Thunderclap, where he creates this thing. Look, if I slap the civilian flies, now this is a good game, but that's not all. You can also throw him up and punch. Ah, cool. Look, here you throw. Do the combo, throw and take that. Whoa, I even broke the pole. Besides, we can activate super strength and he gets even stronger, see? So does it throw farther? I don't know, throw and take that. Yeah, it throws a little bit. We can also become Diamond Head in this first prototype Omnitrix version, which fires some unique projectiles. And he has a really nice design. He's the classic Diamond Head, right? He's not the Chrome Diamond Head yet. I want them to add it because the chromed diamond head is totally buffed. I think XLR8 is the best alien here, even if his Omnitrix is a bit buggy. Just look at him. He's cute, right? He runs fast in the base version, but holding shift makes him way too fast. Like, look, I held it, now I just go, man, dude, this is really cool. Like, look, there's a crime up ahead. Yikes, the energy's low. The prototype Omnitrix drains fast, so now I have to wait for it to recharge. But XLR8 also has this look. The slow motion where he's covered in lightning and can run at high speed even in slow motion. Pretty cool, right? Gray Matter is here too. They did a great job. He still doesn't have many abilities besides being a running frog, but I hope it gets better. A new alien now from the prototype Omnitrix is Insectoid because now he can fly and all really fast. And I hope they add the slime projectiles he shoots because that's way cooler, right? I think Insectoid is a really cool looking alien. What do you guys think? There's also Ghost Freak here, man. Unfortunately, he doesn't do much besides some really cool attacks. Like seriously, he has some awesome moves because his hand kind of grows. Can you see it? I think so. What's interesting is that he can come here and possess objects. Check this out. Now I shoot with this weapon. Very cool. But the best part is this toaster. You can see, now I'm a toaster that can go under the map. Nice. This right here, that's good stuff. I really like the ULTRATER, man. What do you guys think about it? Comment down below too. Alright, the aliens from the original prototype Omnitrix are finished. From season 2 on, the prototype Omnitrix features some different aliens. Like, we can already start with Gluto, of course. You know why Gluto is cool? Because he eats anything, man. He ate the lamppost. Now I can play. Look, just the energy being released, that's really cool. Look, I eat the table, the chair, I eat everything, man. That's the coolest thing about Gluto. Let's eat as much as we can to see if it affects our power. I doubt it, but let's test it on this car. Take that. There wasn't any, unfortunately, but Gluto's design is still really good. But of course, I have to talk about Bola de Cañón too, man. Who didn't like Bola de Cañón? Look at that. Oh my god, look at him. Bowling at Ben 10 is great. He's awesome, mainly because he can roll and cause mass destruction. Now look at this, man. Oh my god, dude, it's so awesome. It's so good. I think he's really interesting. There are only people here, guys. Here you go, my friend. I couldn't stop the crime, but it's fine. I think Cannonball is amazing. What about you guys? There's also the experimental alien, which is Wildvine. He still only has the movements and doesn't attack. He basically doesn't do anything, but he looks pretty cute, right? Say something, guys. I Shak Shaku. Yeah, you can turn into Shocking, who says his own name really happily. Ha! Cool! He flies really high, that's basically what he does. I think he's a good alien, but he still needs to do more things. There's also Lobispan, who, man, is really cool. Because look, he jumps really high. And I can climb walls with him too like a beast. Really cool, right? Look, man, it's just awesome. And his design is really cool too. That was the prototype Omnitrix. because now it's time for the next Omnitrix, which is the Omnitrix from Ben 10 Alien Force. It's pretty cool, right? You all like it. I love it. Everyone loves it. The cool part is I can use all his aliens. Let's begin with the first one he transforms into, Swampfire. Did you like Swampfire, or did he just seem like a mix of Heat Blast and Wildvine? Especially now that he can throw fireballs. I think that's really awesome. Like, man, he's cool mainly because he has attacks and all that. It's not just the same old thing. We also have Araya Ajado. The difference is that he flies really fast, so let's stop him. So let's come up here, look, and stop a crime. Can I stop a crime with fire? Can I stop a crime with a will-o'-the-wisp without hurting myself too much? Take that, aiming in this game is tough, guys. Combat still isn't perfect. I seem like I'll do something, but I don't. The powers are cool, though confusing. And it's cool to beat up the guys here, man, but I have a better idea for this fight. It's Enormous Sorrow because of its brute strength. Everyone knows brute strength is valuable. Did you know that Enormous Sorrow is the alien with the most screen time in all of Ben 10? He was the alien Ben used and appeared most often. I think he's really cool, but he also has this tail attack and he can jump really high too. And the cool thing is this, look, he gets huge. That's really cool because I can only do this. Very cool, right? Just look, Enormous Sorrow can cross the city in one jump. Do you think I can reach it, or will I end up in the water? I went on the road, but then into the water. Did you see that? I didn't really get it. Let's go over to those guys and show them how it's done. Check this out. I only attacked once and I already defeated it. And there was a bug that threw me far away. Very cool. What do you think of Enormous Sorrow? Oh, I thought he was awesome. Did you see those little things up there? I can use a shortcut key to select the aliens, so watch, I'll turn into a will-o'-the-wisp, then into Enormous Sorrow. He beats his chest, man, but there's another cool alien, Echo. Watch him, guys. When I scroll the mouse wheel, the little ball, his sound power increases below. So there's level 1, there's level 2, and there's level 3, which is a really insane level. I can also spawn clones, check it out, and it doesn't matter. I can spawn as many as I want. Let's bring everyone together because I have something. Like I said in the last video, we can change the color of the Omnitrix, so check this out. I can make an extra color here and turn it into that color. I can create another clone and turn it into that color. I can create another clone with a different color and another clone with another color. Man, this is really cool, and I can give them commands to do things, so check this out. I can make them sing. See? This song is always good. This song is always good. Like, the best part is that I get to celebrate here. They sing the entire opening of Alien Force. Imagine the one from Classic Ben 10, huh? I can make them do more. Watch. I'll tell them to follow us. They're following now. Alright, but I can switch clones. I'm from the purple, blue, and red Omnitrix, but if I merge, I stay with the red Omnitrix. Now that's cool. Another alien I really liked is Fryage. I don't know if you guys like him, but now he flies with his wings wide open. He doesn't have powers yet, unfortunately, but I think they'll add them. And he flies with his whole arms. You can also turn into the Chromatic, who doesn't have powers yet either, but I really like him. And of course he flies, like in every video I show you guys, he flies, and Ben always forgets that he flies. He just doesn't use him flying. I don't know why, right? Another cool alien is this one. It's Arthropody, man. He's really cool because he creates an energy shield around himself. And the effects are really beautiful. They really look like the realistic aliens from Ben 10. Macaco Aranya is another alien that still does nothing. I don't know if he climbs poles or something like that, but he's there, right? But it's cool. Like, he still doesn't do anything, but he has a pretty cool design. My favorite, for sure, I think is Gozma, because he has a really nice design. He really looks like Gozma, man. But of course, we can use Alien X. Alien X, look at what he does. Man, he's really humble, the guy. He can spawn anything. Like, look, he spawns Kevin's car. Cool, right? I think he's a really strong guy to just be walking around, but it's cool. We also have the Home Omnitrix Recalibrated 2.0, but it's identical to the original. Nothing changes. Now I have extra aliens like Wrath. He's cool. Do you like Wrath, folks? I like him. He's a favorite alien of mine. There's also North Star. I've never been such a fan of North Star, but I think he's interesting because he's like a really crazy magnet. Nanoback is really good. Check out the details on Nanomag, guys. He's small, detailed, and cute with a blurred background that keeps the focus on him. Very interesting. That's another Omnitrix finished. Let's move on. Cause it's the Omnitrix from Alien Supremacy, man. And man, Ben with it looks really cool. I can't deny that. Like, it's cute and it can change colors. Check it out. Pretty cool, right? Like, it looks really cool changing colors, but let's go with the Ember color first. Because we have Enormosauro here, but also Enormosauro. Cool, right? And what makes it special is that it launches missiles. That's good. It actually destroys a little bit. And look, man, he can do mega explosive jumps. Now that's awesome, but here's a secret. And I select the color of Albedo. When he turns into Humungosaur, he gets his color, the Ultimate Hero is born, and he gets the colors from Albedo's first appearance as Ultimate Humungosaur. That's really awesome, guys. But that idea was really wasted in the show because its budget dropped, right? Unfortunately. We also have Will-O-The-Wisp. The Supreme Will-O-The-Wisp. He doesn't do much. He doesn't really do anything, to be honest, right? But he's really cool. They're still just starting the game. There's also the favorite of many, Supreme Echo. And he's awesome because he flies and he's really imposing. But he doesn't really have any powers like that. I want them to improve these aliens' powers, okay? It's already really good. Still talking about the ultimate aliens from Alien Force, there's Ultimate Spider Monkey, the Ultimate Spider Monkey. He's just a creature that stands still, unfortunately, but he's doing well. There's also Ultimate Cannonbolt, who turns silver and destroys many things. He gets a lot more interesting, right? Even though his design is very simple. Unfortunately, we have one more Supreme, which is Besta. Look, it's just Supreme Besta. He's really cool. But the only thing that's different about him is that he talks. It's sad. It's sad, I almost forgot. We also have Supreme Phragm. The difference is that, well, he doesn't have powers yet, but it's cool. But now I'm going to show you an upgraded one, which is Giant. Look at Giant. He has a really cool laser beam. Check this out, but do you think that's all? No. Here, look, Ultimate Wave Beam. Check this out, guys. This is really cool. It's bigger than all the buildings, and if it walks anywhere, well, it kind of destroys things. Look at it, man. Now, that's what I call awesome. He's really, really beautiful. He looks like a giant Ultraman, but that's too much power for mere mortals like us. There are still Petropia aliens. Check this out. There's a cool aquatic thread here. But he still doesn't have any powers. He's cool, of course. Of course he's cool, but that's it. There's also Amphibian, whose power for now is just flying, with rays coming out around him, and Amphibian, I don't know. He has something special for me and is really interesting. I love that beautiful blue and white tone. There's also Armato, who also doesn't have powers, and there's Tartagira, and this one does have powers. Look, only Ha. Now that's cool. Let's test his power, but we need to go to the city first. Do you think he can glide, guys? Let's see. Go on. Look, guys, he doesn't glide. He just keeps flying at the same height. So, basically, it's just flying. It's kind of lame, but it's still flying, right? Anti-Magic Turtle is really tough. We can also turn into Contra Tempo, which is amazing. But there's a special alien for me, which is Accelerado. I've always liked him because he reminds me of a superhero. I can't fully explain it, but he has these arrow-like things on his chest. He's interesting because he runs fast, but not so fast that it's weird, like XLR8, who's extremely fast. I get what's happening here. Look, he can walk on walls, dude. Now, that's amazing, and it doesn't get weird. It's kind of a really cool turbo, see? And I really like Accelerado. Do you guys like it too? Well, with that, we wrap up the Super Omnitrix. And, well, this one is the last Omnitrix, the ultimate Omnitrix from Bandage Omniverse. So, it doesn't have many aliens, unfortunately. Like, man, it has blocks, it's really well textured, it's actually pretty interesting, it's really cool, but it doesn't have powers yet. Isn't that what's sad? There's also the blocks in the color of Albedo, which looks interesting, and there's also Gravitak, man. And he is cool, but he doesn't do anything either, he just causes destruction, right? But Gravitaki is awesome. I really like him. There's also Crash Hopper, who's still experimental, but sadly has no powers. It's a tribute to the Omnitrix from Ben 10,000. We have the design, but it doesn't affect the aliens. Like, look, Heat Blast stays the same. I think his voice just gets deeper, but he's still cool, right? The only new thing it would have is this here, a voice command. See the bottom right corner? There's a voice command, but it rarely works. You turn it on and just say hit blast, humongosaur, echo, 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 echo. In English, it's really bad. But we have it here, right? And we also have the Omnitrix from Ben 10 Reboot, which is still the prototype Omnitrix because apparently we're going to have aliens from Ben 10 Reboot. Yeah, it's complicated, but those were all the Omnitrixes in this Ben 10 game. If you want to know how to install it, watch the last video I posted about it, man. Just watch until the end and the tutorial is there. Seriously, I really like this game and I hope they improve it even more. Because I really want to see an open world Ben 10 game in a really cool style. So what do you guys expect for the future? Comment down below.